Hello everyone, we're broadcasting here from the balcony on the Ziggo Dome. You can see all the people leaving from the Ziggo Dome. In the rear you can see the Ajax logo. It's actually the stadium where U2 played on the 360s tour. I guess this arena is the closest to any 360 venue in the world, but maybe someone else can correct me. Special welcome to those of you coming from the Crystal Ballroom, so we're making a switch from California to Holland. Big change in time, temperature, and lots of different things. We just had a show, so I'm going to point the camera. If you have questions, post them in the Periscope or post them in the forums, the U2start forums. I'm going to do a quick round of introductions. Let's see who we have here. We have a lot of U2 fans. Say hi to everyone! Yay! Okay, so we have Glenn here. Forgot your name? Jasmine. We have Marcel. We have Jana. We have Joyce. We have Kirsten. And we have Chris, aka Risto. Yes. So you keep the forums open for questions. Okay. So
keep the questions coming because I don't see any.
Keep the questions coming. So let me do a generic question. And Glenn, difference between night 1 and night 2?
I think more hits. Angel F. Harlem, Desire. More hits, more atmosphere. Yeah, for the rest, I think it was pretty okay.
Okay. Joyce, what do you think of Bono's voice today? Let's talk about Bono's voice.
Oh yeah, that was a bit of a concern, let's say. I thought until the encore, it wasn't. It could be done. It wasn't that bad. Although every breaking wave in October, it was tight. But the show itself, that was good. But yeah, it's a concern. It's a beautiful day. It was only just this. He was almost rapping the song.
Yeah, someone says the band sounded tired.
No.
The band was not tired.
The band was not tired at all. If you hear Gloria, Bono was struggling sometimes, but he made up for it in the end.
Yeah, I especially noticed that during every breaking wave, of course, he held back a bit, and he paused for a brief moment. But what are people saying? Are people saying making fun of me? Did they play Acrobat? Okay, well that's that. Do we have a question on the forums yet? No questions?
There are no questions.
Then I'll just continue. So the question to you then, Chris, from someone: was the GA as packed as it looked?
It was quite packed, but actually we didn't have so much problems getting in or out. Security was minimal, and there was not that much pushing, so I had a good experience here.
Security?
No security.
Which
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any security. You can just take on everything in the arena. You know, bring your DSLRs this weekend. Show us some nice pictures.
Take the kitchen sink.
Sorry?
Take the kitchen sink.
Take the kitchen sink. Take anything.
Did anybody notice that we had a first? Did anybody notice that we had a first tonight? Hashtag refugees welcome.
That was there before, right? The hashtag.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
I saw it yesterday. No.
Different hashtag yesterday.
Different hashtag. So which?
Okay, no.
Which he was.
Let's make it into a question. Was hashtag refugees welcome a first?
Yeah.
Or not?
A question from Justin. Justin, hi. Thanks for your great photos as always. But your question is whether there's a difference between North America and Europe when it comes to GA. Well, I've only been to one show in the US, but the GA here was definitely more packed than in the US, where there seemed lots more open space in the back of the GA. So that was quite a difference. But yeah, I guess that's the only difference. It was still fun.
We have some questions.
We have some questions. Was 40 chanted after the show by the audience? No.
Not really.
There was a bit of...
During the encore break, there was some kind of chanting, but when the band walked out of, I still haven't found what you're looking for. Everyone knew it was over. So
we have a question.
yeah, the next question is, how does the crowd react to the fly intermission? It's a question by Gerard. And
Well, what I find funny on the intermission is that some people start singing along and think that U2 starts playing The Fly. Any other thought?
In our block, in our block, they were dancing like mad, like the two of us and all the other people around us. So it really is. It's a club move. It's really getting in you. So we were all dancing. It was greatly received.
Yeah, I think The Wanderer is more like a pause song, and this is more like a you can still interact and play around song. More questions? Did you say that, Chris?
Yeah, there is one more.
This is my wingman here.
There is one more question of Marta, and that's where we were actually tonight in the stadium.
Sorry?
Where we were in the stadium tonight. So
Where we were? Okay,
Yeah.
let's do a quick round. So where were you, Chris? Where were you, Chris?
I was with webmaster Remy to near the end of the catwalk, about 2/3 out, and yeah, pretty good view actually.
Kirsten, where were you in the stadium?
In block 103, so I was on the north side and pretty close to Adam's place.
And Joyce was on a very interesting seat. Can you tell us about that, Joyce?
Yeah, I mean in the back of the house, but very good view. But I see that guys from the guitarist from LA Fasion is coming. Woo! Give it up, guys!
Give it up! Give it up! It's the guitarist of U2 cover band LA. Well, do a quick introduction. Who are you?
Hi everybody, I'm Bart Davis with L Aviation. I play the Edge.
Welcome, Bart. Welcome, Bart. So is it your first show in Amsterdam?
Yeah, my first show here, yes.
How did you find it?
It's an incredible show. I saw it in May in Los Angeles, but tonight was different. I think they've improved, and it's even better than that night, I think.
Tell about the seats. What do you thought of the seats? Because we were actually in the same seats. I met him. I turned around and I heard some American accent. Hey, where are you from?
Seats were okay. It was a good view of the E stage, so I felt like it was okay. The view I had in Los Angeles was even worse. I was up behind Larry, way up top. So this was a better view and sounded great and looked fantastic. Yeah, really cool.
What did you like more of? What did you like most of the show?
Edge's guitar.
Any standout song?
I really like Iris and the guitar parts in Iris. For me, whenever I hear the album, okay, great, but it comes alive when I hear the way they play it live, and his guitar parts in that song are incredible. I said to my friend Rob, I said, oh my God, those effing guitar parts are incredible. And so for me, that song comes alive. It's really incredible. Love it.
Great, thank you. Any more questions to him? Please let us know on the chat or on.
One more question by Tim. There is one more question by Tim. What did we make of the E-stage songs? Well,
What did we make of the E-stage? So well, they.
They were on fire.
I thought it was all pretty cool down there. I really do like Edge alone on the piano, just piano and voice. I thought that was a really cool presentation of those songs.
Do you play piano too?
I play a little bit, but not like that, no.
Joyce, E-stage.
I thought Angel of Harlem and Desire were on fire, and the crowd really knows these tunes. So singing, I thought was great. And
a great audience guitar player.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Jana, what did you think of the audience guitar player?
Of who?
The guitar player from the audience, did he do a good job?
Yeah, of course he did a great job. He was really sweet and he learned it quick. Ed showed him a couple of chords, I believe, and he did really well.
Thanks. Wow, it seems we really have a crystal ballroom invasion. Hello from Michigan, California, Chicago, Kiwi land. Wow, people from all over the world. So we're doing a broadcast from California to Europe, and then we have people from, well, every continent, I guess. Pittsburgh. Wow, people. Harderwijk. Yeah, that's far from here, people. Let's see, there's still loads of people are leaving the arena. Yeah, slowly. Greece, Houston. We have a question.
For our Edge, how did the guitar playing of Edge from last night or for this night compared to last night?
I didn't hear him last night, so I don't know. I would
Should.
assume he's pretty damn good every night. With someone told me they heard him make mistakes last night. And as a guitar player, it always happens. It's art,
Of course.
so it happens live in the moment, and there's nothing you can do about it. Boom, happens, move on.
But tonight, did you hear much mistakes? Someone
No.
said that the guitar, but
I thought, but it could be me, that the echo in the Still Haven't Found song wasn't really on, but I don't know.
I thought it was too much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's not well because he's using new equipment now.
Okay.
New digital equipment, and so they've reworked a lot of his sounds. And for me, I was saying to my friend, who's also a U2 guitar player, that song it sounds too much,
Yeah.
and it's a different presentation of the echo. Yeah.
We had one more question whether the mother and child reunion was a bit awkwardly positioned where it was. Chris, first time for you hearing it, what did you think?
Well, you kind of expect Streets to start, and then it went a bit wrong with I Still Haven't Found What You're Looking For. The beginning was a bit off. Not the best segue. If you compare it to Zuropa to Streets, that one was definitely much better.
We have more questions on the forums or more questions on the chats. We can go on for a couple of minutes. Lots of people joining. 120. Hello, hello. Let me do a quick glance. Still people leaving. 17,000 fans leaving. We're back on Saturday, by the way. A question, yes?
Yeah, we have a question for Elevation.
A question for Elevation. Did Elevation didn't get the chance to play with U2? They have a real Bono lookalike.
So what is the
Do you
question?
have a real Bono lookalike in Elevation?
Do you have a real Bono lookalike?
He's pretty darn close.
Yeah?
So if you go to www.u2elevation.com, you'll be able to see him. Or you could put Elevation in YouTube, and all our videos will come up. He's pretty close. Yeah, and he probably sounds the most like Bono of all the tribute Bonos. He's really, really close. There's other guys that maybe look a little more. I don't know.
So where's your beanie?
I left it in the car.
I've got a question too. Did your lookalike Bono dye his hair yet?
You know what? He did, but only the stuff that you put in for the night, and you can wash it out.
So temporary dyeing his hair. Okay, a little
We
more.
have a good question again.
A good question. Chris, I'll let you.
Well, what did we think of Gloria?
What do you think of
Well, shortest question ever. Okay. Next.
We loved Gloria. It was a great surprise. Well, I'm very interested in what kind of surprise we'll have on Saturday. 2 surprises in a row, so yeah.
Want to speculate, anyone?
Speculate, surprise for Saturday. This is where you can reach
Yeah.
me now. Yes, Songs of Innocence is celebrating its first anniversary today.
Half of the songs died.
And no extra surprise, so let's see. Then we have more questions. Yes, lots of song requests. They must play Bad, New Year's Day. Well, the women on stage had a request for Bad. Well, Meerkat actually worked today, so that was kind of good compared to yesterday. Well,
Saturday will be ordinary. Saturday might be an ordinary love day, and ordinary love and sweetest thing.
okay, well, I think considering no more questions. There's one more. Okay, final question, and there's questions also to introduce ourselves. We did at the beginning, but join us Saturday from the start, and then we'll introduce ourselves. But let's see. The last question.
Okay, last question. Which songs did we think had the best visuals tonight?
The best visuals. Well, let's make it a question for more people. Glenn, what did you think? Best visuals from the seats?
Best visuals from the seats. That's a tough one. I will come back later.
No, you have to make.
I have to make a choice. Well,
Even better.
yeah, even better than the real thing.
Pop
That's
visuals are great, huh? Best
No,
visuals.
City of Blinding Lights.
City of Blinding Lights.
I like City as well.
Jana.
I like Iris the best because the screen kind of blends in with the black kind of scene with the stars.
Joyce. Best visuals of the show.
Bullet the blue sky.
Cedarwood Road.
Bullet blue sky.
For me, to fly. Thank you all. Thank you for all these events. We're back on Saturday. Thank you for Tim Neufeld and the Crystal Ballroom for passing it on to us. Maybe we can do it again on Saturday. We will be here on Saturday. Meet us in the queue and join us in the chats. We're very welcome. Thank you all. Bye.